You didn't think we'd let Carnival season go by without a king cake episode, did you? Parades may be canceled this year, but you can't cancel king cakes. And boy, has our favorite Carnival treat changed over the years. When I was a kid, it was pretty simple. Cinnamon spice dough, colored sugar, and maybe some icing. And now, the possibilities are endless. Every filling you can imagine. The original galette de roi, chocolate, strawberry, praline, and cannoli king cakes, donuts, cupcakes, monkey bread, pancakes, burgers, and calzones. And drinks like smoothies, milkshakes, martinis, and of course, daiquiris too. Fine dining restaurants G.W. Finn's and Brennan's have jumped into the game right alongside longtime favorites Hadel's, Adrian's, and Gambino's. No doubt, New Orleans, we are living through the purple, green, and golden years of king cake.
I love it. I'm a sucker for sweets.
King cake's great, and then you throw some crawfish into it. I mean, how you can get more Louisiana than that?
The praline king cake is ridiculous.
Very fresh, fluffy, flaky. It's great.
What better way to sample all the different king cake flavors than at King Cake Hub, right here at the Broad Street Theater in Mid-City. We've got a praline pretzel from G.W. Finn's, strawberry cream cheese from Brennan's, apple and goat cheese from Noka, Chef Serena Smith's SS Sweets, sweet potato, and from my friends at Gracious Bakery, a galette de roi. While I'm over here indulging, let's see what Desi's up to in the Bywater.
All right, thanks, Lauren. We're down here in the Bywater at the Bywater Bakery on the corner of Independence and Dauphine. We're doing something a little different than you're doing out there with traditional king cake. We have crawfish king cake and boudin king cake. Brittany's in the kitchen making some up for us right now, and I can't wait to try it.
Welcome to the Bywater. We're at Bywater Bakery on the corner of Independence and Dauphine. So let's get started. So right now we're just scaling out the dough. This is just our white bread dough that we make our farmhouse white loaves out of. So we fill the inside of our white dough with garlic butter, Parmesan, and then it gets proofed and baked. This is the shaping process. We pretty much just do it like a cinnamon roll. We just start from the tip and go all the way down to the bottom. And every little roll we get a little tunnel that the filling goes in. That's why you get a little bit of crawfish in every bite. And then we just tuck it over. Our king cake's more of a meal than a snack, especially these. The sweet ones are for snacking. These are for filling your belly with warm deliciousness. So this is my favorite part. This is where we actually stretch it out. For me, it's about my arm width. We tuck in the knot like this, flip it over, make sure it's super sealed. And then I squeeze this little knot out and I kind of just shake it around, let gravity do its job. And that's about the size we're going for. To make sure we get the size right, I personally know it's my fist plus a little. So these guys are now gonna go in the proofer for about 20 minutes. And then after that, they're gonna go into the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes until they're fully cooked and brown on the outside. So this filling is actually like a crawfish au gratin. It's just cheese, a roux, crawfish, onions, garlic, seasoning, and this is Louisiana crawfish, of course. Before the fun begins, we're gonna prick some holes in it. So we already have tunnels that we made already. So there's a bunch of little layers and holes that the filling goes in, but we just tap into those like a tunnel. And we fill it up until it can't be filled anymore. Normally when we're filling them, if it doesn't pop back out at you like that, then it's not filled enough. And everyone wants a good filled king cake. So this is our boudin filling. It's locally made boudin, it's Cajun Queen. Along with the boudin, we also do a roux, onions, garlic, cayenne, and crystal hot sauce. It just makes our spicy boudin just a little bit hotter. And you can see the bread starting to tear, which means it's definitely full. So now we're gonna go ahead and flip it over and get to the decorating part. We're gonna go ahead and brush the top with garlic butter again. So this is actually Parmesan cheese. It might look like sugar, it's not. We actually take Parmesan in-house and we color it with food coloring. So what's a king cake without Carnival colors? So now we put the babies in our king cakes. Unlike traditional king cakes, we don't put them in because we don't want it to be a choking hazard because you might not assume there's a baby in there. So we put it right in the center and now they're actually done.
My favorite was definitely the boudin king cake. Crispy on the top, little cheesy, it's got some fun colors on it, and it's warm.
The best part about the Bywater Bakery is they change it up all the time.
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably an 11.
All right, so I'm really excited to try this first time ever. I have the crawfish king cake right here, and I have the boudin king cake right here as well. Here we go. I don't know whether to use a fork or a knife or just bite into this thing. So I'm just going all in. That crawfish, that's unbelievable. We got all the stuffing right here on the inside of this king cake here. The bread is incredible. The stuffing is amazing. I'm actually pretty speechless right now, which is unheard of. This is the crawfish. Okay, so here we go with the boudin king cake right here. Now that is something I've never tasted before. I promise you that. The boudin has a little bit more spice to it. I can taste the cayenne in here. I definitely taste the crystal hot sauce. That's, this is my favorite sauce ever. Wow, very unique. Something I never thought I would ever try before was a boudin king cake, but here I am. Thanks to you guys out there giving these great recommendations.
I kind of love the artistic feel of the neighborhood.
Everything is literally top notch. It's, A+ food.
Randazzo's typically comes #1, but they might be coming second after having some Bywater Bakery stuff.
Crawfish king cake, boudin king cake. Come on down to the Bywater Bakery and check it out.